question before you, do you think as a council, does this sign meet that definition of an animated sign? Because if you approve this sign today, you will have more tomorrow.
Let me ask you a question. Could that sign be used for an Amber Alert?
It could be used for public service messages and
Could
it's my
it be used,
understanding,
could Rubos be used for an Amber Alert when a child is taken?
provided it's connected to a computer, certainly. Any, even the large Lamar advertising signs that you see on the highway are instantly programmable from an office. So could those be used for public service? Certainly. And so can Mr. Taylor's, to some degree, I believe. Perhaps you may look at setting a condition on his variance application that would allow him to keep signing the storefront window and these messages that he has on them scroll every 8 seconds. It'd be a reasonable middle ground. That way you don't have flashing messages distracting people, if it may or may not.
So you're suggesting that the current sign that he has could be programmed for other uses that would be perhaps within the parameters of the very other ordinances you understand?
Mr. Taylor's sign is hooked up to a computer from what I understand, and it can be reprogrammed to show time, date, weather, whatever you so choose. Every day, if that for that. So we could, if Mr. Taylor chose to
Would that bring it into the parameters of the law that we have now?
Depending on how fast it flashes.
and that's not written into your ordinance. There's no spot in your ordinance that says 8 seconds is the magic number. It's just a suggestion of what we have.
Right, but the gas station signs were legal because they don't change. They're pretty much stationary.
In other words, it's not flashing, it's one color
Right.
or one light.
In other words, we can reach a reasonable conclusion here, I believe. He's willing to bend a little bit, and but we certainly, there's no point in having laws on the books if you're not going to enforce them. And I don't think anybody's trying to run a business out of Leesburg. Everybody wants to. It might be politically expedient to say we'd run folks out of the city, but that's not what we're trying to do. And I think we ought to work to try to bring him into compliance, and if just we can do away with the flashing, which seems to be the thing that's good.
Make a motion.
Now I'll make that motion, and
No, first.
yeah, okay.
Have you come up with?
Yes.
Is it okay? Did he do away with flashing, but bring it into what you were talking about here?
You're making a motion to,
A middle ground here, basically.
They can keep the sign, but it cannot be animated. Stay stationary for at least 8 seconds.
Not the flashing, it seems to be.
Well, it would be 8 seconds, then it would could change to something else. I'll second the motion.
Got a motion and a second, any more discussion?
so you're gonna make a motion to allow variance for this particular sign. And then, I think it's a separate matter, you may want to look at amending the ordinance.
Yeah.
We got a lot of amending to do the ordinance to get them back to the county. So if the county's gonna look at it at that time, would be a good time to adopt similar ordinances.
All right, so the motion
Understood.
is to allow there to be a variance for Mr. Taylor's sign so that it's at 8, it will no longer flash, but will be rotating at 8-second intervals. Is that what the motion is?
Does that comply with the,
That's what I'm hearing is what's on the table, but
That's an the definition of an animated sign is up to your interpretation. City attorney can best tell you on that one. There's no magic number in any book anywhere that says 8 seconds is the appropriate amount of time. It's just something that other community has established, that we
city to get into a sign problem, and that's certainly what I'm trying to avoid, is meet your middle ground or somewhere.
Okay, got a motion and a second.
Mr. Taylor, want to say something?
Yes, sir.
May I say something? The sign actually doesn't flash. It doesn't flash like a flasher. It scrolls. It'll scroll, and it'll move like that, but now it'll do other things. It'll, you know, the word may appear in it, or, you know, but it doesn't necessarily flash, but it has to change. I mean, because it's only so big, you can't put, you know, that's why I let it scroll sometimes, because my word, like Markham, because I'm a Markham hairstylist, might not fit in the screen. I mean, so I have to, I don't know, some of you may not even have heard of Markham, but, you know, that's irrelevant, but still.
But the light comes on, and the light goes off, the light comes on to make the motion. So that's, the actual light is flashing to make it scroll.
Okay,
Is
I
that
see what you're saying. I guess they do. They would appear on and go off, but it, you know, the sign don't just sit there and go, beep, 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 like.
To make the motion, the light's going on and going off.
It does.
We're trying our best to help you if you'll let us.
Okay,
Sorry?
motion and a second. All in
We're trying our
favor?
best to help you if you'll let us.
Yes, well, I'm trying to let you understand how it works, you know, I mean, how the
There's a
sign
motion-
actually does work.
There's a motion and a second. All in favor? Got it. Unanimous. Okay. Thanks, Marshall. Ms. Donnie, you have anything for Shane?
Yes, Mr. Marshall, you want to present the sign? All right, and then, the map is ready. It will go to the Planning and Zoning Committee meeting on March the 16th, for review and for their recommendation. Also, there will be an ad in the paper announcing this meeting, so that the public, it'll be a public hearing. And then it'll come back to us in April with their recommendations.
Mr. Kitchens, anything?
No.
Mr. Long?
Nothing around control of maintenance, anything, beautification.
Mr. Wilson?
The only thing that, is this finance?
Can be.
Okay. I just want to make the council aware that the mayor and I met, and Casey met with the auditor, and they've completed the audit, and he says that the city's in good shape, financial shape, and we took in more than we spent, so that's good. But anyhow, you'll get a copy of it as soon as you get some lined up. I just want to make you aware that the audit was completed. Anything you want to add to that, Casey? Okay.
Mr. Bush?
No, just wanted to make sure everybody's got a chance to see the pictures of the treatment plant and everything. It's still on schedule, going along real well.